Hi lovers, hope you had a love-filled week. I want to firstly appreciate everyone who took time to watch my previous video, which happens to be my first. Thank you so much, and I do appreciate the feedback. If you're wondering why I'm using my voice this time, I have some of my audience requesting me to use my voice. So you know I take your feedback seriously. This is me implementing your request. Trying my second YouTube video out this time with my voice. I hope you love it. Let me know what you think anyways. Quick disclaimer, I am not in charge of editing my video. I have my men to thank for that. I write the script, it does the video together. We give it the best we can, and yeah, you could say he is my editor-in-chief. If this is your first time here, thank you for clicking on the video. Please consider subscribing and also turn on the notification bell beside the subscribe button to get notified when I post a new video. If you ain't new here but yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You make sure to watch to the end. There's a bonus for you. Love's word of the week, you don't want to miss it. Without further ado, let's dive into today's video. Ever met someone and it just feels right from within? You love same music, interested in the same sport, enjoying seeing the same kind of movies, you hail from the same state, or happen to be birthday mate or just month mate. Or maybe yours is not like that. You didn't even like your partner at first, you didn't even notice if they exist, but suddenly out of nowhere you got attracted and now you're into each other. Well, the good news is it could be love, but on the other end you need more than love to keep the connection going. Here are 6 tested and proven attributes every relationship needs to last longer. Number 1, allegiance. Consider yourself lucky if you have someone that can do anything, or let's say almost anything for you. Not everybody is lucky enough to have that kind of individual in their life. Research has proven that not all relationship continues in the same vibe they began with. As such, many people complain that they no longer recognize their partner later in the relationship. Allegiance is the conscious dedicating of oneself to a cause. In terms of relationship, it is the conscious dedication of yourself to your partner fully. The moment you stop this, your relationship begins to go sour and you begin to drift apart. Even when there is love, conscious dedication is needed to stay together. Number 2, mutual respect. Before you and your significant partner met, there was something they were involved in that either made them smile, busy, occupied, and in most cases will still matter to them. I know guys who love playing games like PlayStation. Hardly have I seen one who is not an addicted fan of this. Some people enjoy watching soccer or reading novels or taking a walk with their dog alone in a park to allow them to think or be in a secluded place to make reasonable decisions. In this situation, sometimes most people do not carry their partners along, and when they are in this mode, the other person is upset. If you are the other person, try to use this period as your own alone time. You could fix this in your timetable as the period to step up your A game and improve yourself intellectually. This could be your own period for reading that book you have been postponing for God knows how long, or you could use that period for visiting the orphanage home. Although the reason the other person is usually upset is because they feel cheated, like they don't do that, why should you? But it is very important to respect your partner's alone time, because whether you like it or not, this is one of the things that engineered them to be the better person that you fell in love with when you first met them. Coming into their lives and changing their routines may change their entire makeup, and you could begin to wonder if this was who you loved when it all started. If you are the person who is not at the receiving end, that is the one who needs the alone time, a quick trick is to put a smile on your partner's face. Say you went for a walk with your dog in the park. When returning, you could buy your partner's favorite snack and nicely say, "Hey babe, you inspire me to be a better person. Thank you for understanding me." And you give them the snack with a bright smile. Thank you in that sentence reminded me of my video, 3 magic words to spark any relationship. If you have not watched it, check the description box to find a link to watch it. You would love it. Back to our video. Don't worry if they are not understanding at first, because now they know that they are the reason you did that, because they inspire you. And on the good side, anytime you go out, you will surely buy them their favorite snack. Win-win. If you say, "But I'm not going out, I'm inside," well, you could offer to do the chores at home for that day, maybe family dinner if you're a man, and tell them today is their total rest day. Or if you're a woman, tell him to invite his friends over and that you are giving them a treat. Men love their boys hangout, especially if they can have it in their house and have their woman preparing the meal and ushering in the drinks to go around. They get to show off their woman to their friends again and again. That's a win-win too. After all, if you love someone, you want to have them all to yourself, and anything that takes them away from you, including that alone time that you most times seek for, keeps them worried and in turn makes them miss you. And if the goal is not to make them miss you, then don't make them miss you that much. Number 3, forgiveness. This may sound like a cliche, but the importance of forgiveness cannot be overemphasized. I was talking to a couple the other day who were each narrating their side of the issue they had on ground. I noticed while one was explaining, the other would interfere with a surprise reaction that suggested they can't believe they took that personal, or even hurt by what they didn't even consider serious, or they had forgotten about the issue but the other person has not. We later laughed about it while resolving those matters bit by bit after a lot of cutting into the conversation by both partners, of course. Time to time, always have a heart-to-heart conversation with your partner to enable you find out if you have said or done something lately, because sometimes you're not even aware. Make it a compulsory routine. You could tag it, me and you over dinner. Let's talk about it on the bed, or can we talk on phone? This is funny, I know, but it's helpful. So whatever your schedule or your level in the relationship, you could fix the time to your preference, say 3 days or weekly or bi-weekly. Have that conversation with your partner. This is a side trick to putting your relationship in the forward movement too, because while gisting, conversations can get so tricky and a new whole lot of fun can come in play. I know you know what I'm talking about. Ensure the time picked is convenient for your partner to also make it a commitment of no matter what, we will always have this time together to talk. This can solve 99% of divorce rate. As a partner, be willing to sincerely share your opinions and do not be judgmental while listening, because this could make the other person withdraw from talking about anything to you. Like a great writer once said, I quote, "If I decided to tell you, it is because I care enough, but once I'm no longer talking to you about it, I'm letting you go." And if you're wondering who that great writer is, that would be my humble self. So yes, everybody likes to talk about what hurts them. The question is, are they telling the person who did the hurting or to a third party? Always try to be the person that they tell, not to another. Why, you ask? The other person is not in the relationship with your partner, and most times will offer you advice that may ruin your happy ending. So steal that spotlight from them. Go on the discussion with your partner. Number 4, see them before someone else sees them. Social media has made life interesting, but could also be a tool that helps you neglect your partner. Have you been online for hours and you are chatting with everybody else but not just with your partner? Admit it, there is this person on your list that you chat all emotional with. You enjoy conversations with them a lot. They tend to make you smile, happy, and even feel special. Yet at the back of your mind, you know you are more drawn to this person, but you comfort yourself with things like, they know I have a partner. Oh, it is just chat. I just like them. Well, my friend, that is flirting. If your partner is involved in something like that, it is because someone else sees them before you did. Someone else saw their pain before you did. There are times you are down and just the right word from someone can turn your mood up and thereby ignite a special connection with that person. This is good and every human resonates to this. But you want to be good, so good that you can pick up radar signs of a partner needing emotional word, a loving gist, a peace of mind joke before another does. If not, you have them but someone else out there owns them. Someone said this a long time ago, emotion is stronger than knowledge. I like to rephrase this sentence as, get them emotionally, you get them fully. It isn't that you are dating that person is all that matters, or you share a ring with them, because at the end of the day you are living with their body but someone else owns their soul. On the long run, if you do not intercept this person and get back your partner, the situation surely leads to unhealthy and most of the time vengeful anger for no just cause. Have you gone through this kind of situation before? Let us know in the comment box so we can learn from you, and if you know someone who have done this, share the video with them so they know they have been searched out. So just like our previous point, talk to your partner if you think they are not emotionally connected to you and give them suggestions on how to. Because in sincerity, you are the only one that can really teach them how to ask the right questions that turns you on and not off, just as you unconsciously taught the other person. Number 5, empathy. English dictionary explains empathy as the understanding and entering into another's feeling. Relating it to what we are talking about, every great partner should be able to understand and enter into the other's feeling. Do not say everybody share their feelings differently and sit at a corner and watch your partner cry their eyes over the loss of a loved one. You should be able to show a part of you that makes them recognize you are presently feeling their pain. I have heard many people say, I love my partner, but when the partner in question is asked, they have a different standpoint, and I get a general statement as, I think they do. Sometimes it feels like they do. Other times I'm not that sure. This shouldn't be the case. They are supposed to know you love them. Anything can be uncertain in a relationship, but not love. That is the ingredient that mothers the rest. So how can they think you love them? Do not say, well, I know in my heart I do. Then why aren't you dating yourself? You are not the one that needs to know. It is them that needs to know, and you owe them that much, unless you forget that other people are interested in them too. Even if they are already married to you, people still look at them and will still wish to be their spouse. You don't want to take chances of losing them, do you? I hope you know because you are married to your partner or because you got them to start dating you should not be the end of them knowing how you feel about them. Instead, it should be the beginning of fulfilling all of the promises you made to them. This is a great way to make your relationship last longer. The final last longing prerequisite is friendship. You can't have 24 hours of intimacy with your partner for the rest of your life. No matter how much you love the X word, it is not possible every day, every time. There will be time you will be tired of it, when other pressing issues arise, or when age wearies you. And when that time comes, friendship is the only place to reunite you both. Have you looked at a program sheet in a function you attended to know the next agenda? And if you're not given a program sheet but the person sitting next to you has one, you would ask to go through the one with them. After doing this, you tend to adjust primarily to the agenda of the program sheet. This is not saying you need a program sheet in your relationship, but as you grow with your partner, day by day, boredom sets in. And you will get to the point where you will say, what next? Is that all there is in this relationship? Because just like the program sheet, when it gets to the benediction part, you sign and say, okay, that is it, and you unconsciously and sometimes consciously rate the program. When you get to the point of what is next in your relationship, how will the rating turn out? Let me give you a little secret here. The bond you formed from the start of your relationship to that point is what makes you and your partner never take the bow. Because in the course of the drama that accompanies every relationship, those perfect moments that are so great and you just want to rewind and go through it again are the experiences that either forms friendship tie or the enemy rope. And if the rope is formed, it means each person is holding one end of the rope. Therefore, there is a lot of space in between, signifying distance, pretense to be happy in the relationship, and all is well package face given to others. If you want a long-lasting relationship, make your best friend your partner. Your partner should come into your life and steal the show from your BFFs. This shouldn't mean ignoring or letting go your best friends, but no one knows about you like your spouse. This is your main gist partner, cuddle mate, kitchen help, and not just bed partner. This person is you in the opposite sex. This is quite a long video for me, but I wanted to be sure I give you all the details I can because I want you to have a long-lasting relationship, a forever with your partner, and not just a signboard thing that I have a partner, but in the reality, there is no true connection with them. Of course, I wouldn't end the video without giving you the bonus I promised. Here it is, Love's bonus word of the week. It is from James 4 verse 17. It says, in fact, if you know the right thing to do and don't do it, that for you is evil. This translation is from the Message Bible. Comment down below, I am not evil, if you made it to the end of the video. Remember to hit the like button if the video impacted you in some way. Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, share with your friends and family, and also let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Have a super duper love filled week. I love you all. We'll see each other in my next videos. Bye.